It wasn't easy at all. And it's not supposed to be. If you watched any bit of the U.S. Open the last 3 days, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Here's a little more proof. Yeah, it's going to come back down the hill. I swear, these pros are trying to imitate my game, and that's not a good thing. In fact, there were nearly 400 double bogeys or worse at this year's tournament. Guys, what'd you think of the course?
You know, I've never seen it. I want to answer it diplomatically because I've never seen a golf course change that quickly.
I don't have anything nice to say about that green and the pin location, so I'm just not going to say it.
You can say that again. But one man that was abused by the course in the latter half of the Open, Dustin Johnson. DJ with the 4-shot, 36-hole lead, only to see that vanish in an instant coming into the final round. So instead, last year's U.S. Open winner Brooks Koepka made a steady charge from just 1 birdie in the first round to 5 in the final 18. He made the putts when he needed to, dropping in the bird on the second to take the lead, passing Dustin Johnson. While Tommy Fleetwood, he flirted with history on the back nine, sinking back-to-back birdie putts on 14. And then on 15, he barely missed another birdie attempt on 18 for a shot at a record 62. Instead, he settled for a 63, tying the U.S. Open scoring record and finishing second overall at 2 over. But here are those tough course conditions we were talking about. On the 11th par 3, Koepka looking to chip this on the green from a tough angle, overshoots it, goes from the rough all the way to the beach. He would bogey the hole to move back to 1 over. Koepka saying, though, he felt there was nobody else out there with more confidence than himself, and he sure proved it. On 18, he could take a deep breath with that 2-stroke lead and the tap-in bogey to win the U.S. Open, becoming just the 7th golfer to win the event in consecutive years.
This week is just back to a typical U.S. Open where, you know, 1 over par wins the golf tournament. It's just a lot of grinding, but I mean, I couldn't be happier with the way I played. But I knew that it was going to be that much more difficult, and to finally to do it, it's much more gratifying the second time. Well, hopefully there will be, you know, a few more.
But oh, how this victory tested Koepka's will. There were exactly 397 double bogeys or worse at this year's major, which is 101 more than at any other PGA Tour event this year. Koepka, though, only contributed 2 doubles all 4 rounds. But an even more telling stat, Koepka joins Jack Nicklaus and Zach Johnson as the only players to win a major at both 15 under or lower, and another victory at over par. How about that?